back, guys. Let's continue our farming of the Crunchyroll Awards Clown Fiesta. This one, we got a Nicholas Light crashing out. Ninja Kamui apparently won something. What happened, man? Let me know.
Best original anime. Guys, what deserves it? Ninja Kamui, guys, come on.
Best original anime.
What's an original anime? Basically like To Be Hero X, right? Where there is no source material. You're basically just making it on the spot, right? Okay.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
Butchigiri.
Butchigiri. What? To lose my virginity? What the hell? Why he like that at the end though? Hold up. Why this guy literally smiling? You see that? He liked that shit.
Demon Slayer. Come on. Nah.
Oh, girls band Cry. Yo, I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I feel like this is that like niche pick that should win because it's like underrated and godlike.
Nah. We want Demon Slayer to win, right, guys? Come on. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, the unique project, right? Where they had the balls to give out an all CG anime with the girls band premise, and I hear that it actually delivered.
Demon Slayer. I thought that was a Mahito. Man, fuck this Demon Slayer.
True? Who gives a fuck about random ass girls playing stupid little instruments, bro? Lame. Where are my Unga Bunga Slayer fans at?
Demon Slayer.
Jellyfish can't swim in the night. No. I've seen it. And fuck the copyright holders, bro. Yeah, I don't think Nick actually knows what. I don't know if Nick is memeing right now with Demon Slayer. Maybe he is aware of what original means and he just playing into the memes. But anyways, Jellyfish can't swim in the night. I thought it was alright. I think it was a pretty unique anime. It was produced really well, but the story apparently wasn't actually that good later on, right? We only checked out a couple episodes and then copyright fucking happened, but I don't know.
Jellyfish can't swim in the night. Jellyfish.
It's beautiful.
Where's Attack on Titan, guys?
Metallic Rouge.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. What is this again?
Metallic.
You said that if Ninja Kamui won, you would cut off your one hand. You know what? I will cut my fucking hand off if Ninja Kamui wins.
Didn't Ninja Kamui actually win? Is he gonna cut his hand off? I gotta hold him up to this fucking thing, man. He a fraud if he didn't cut his hand off.
All right.
Ninja Kamui.
Come on! Kamui! Oh, cut his hand off. Oh.
Yo! Was that just episode 1? Was that just episode 1? Because it looked good. The scenes that I've been shown looks really good. But remember the Sylvana skit where it's just like trying to recommend an anime, but it's actually ass? They watched episode 1, they're like, yo, Ninja Kamui, man, this shit's fucking peak. And then the next episode, CG slop.
Oh.
Catfish. Oh, this is another, I think, Girls Band Cry and Train to the End of the World. I've heard amazing things about both shows, and they're very kind of niche, you know, pretty unique. I don't think the average person could ever appreciate this.
How the fuck is Ninja Kamui here, bro? That's insane. I can't believe it.
Ooh, the soundtrack though. Amazing background music.
Ninja Kamui, the crowd goes crazy.
We'll see.
And the anime award goes to...
Drum roll, please.
Ninja Kamui. おめでとうございます。
Ninja Kamui.
Bald. I wonder if the guy smiling right here is like, how the fuck did this garbage win? I wonder if this team here is like, damn. We know our project was ass. We know it's ass, but it won. Damn, we just robbed it We just robbed Girls Band Cry. We just robbed, you know, Train to the End of the World. This guy's face right here, though. I feel like this smile is not the type of smile that you would have as, oh man, my friend won. You know, I'm so happy for you, but more like, it's like, oh, this kind of smile. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's kind of the vibes that I get off of this guy's expression right here. Yo, Nick, you gotta cut your hand off. Off with the hand. Off with the hand. Get a chainsaw. There goes Nick's hand. Which hand is it gonna be, bro? Probably not the gooning hand.
正直びっくりしました。
So I was pretty surprised.
They didn't even have a speech plan because they didn't think they'd win. Well, I mean, is it that shocking? How the fuck did this win?
All of us were.
パクさんは参加できなくて。
Bald,
Our
bald.
director,
三浦君が
Thank you, Brain Parade, for the 9 months. Bald, bald.
wasn't able to join, so
The director had no hope.
to speak on his behalf.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
That's it?
E&H プロダクション所属の、監督とか演出やってる、三浦と申します。
What the fuck is this award show? This is a fucking clown show.
Yeah.
Ninja Kamui won a fucking award. Wait, no.
That is actually pretty shocking though, straight up. Like, we know that the award show, Crunchyroll award show, is garbage. Like, if you really think that this is supposed to highlight and celebrate the best of the best anime that's ever come out, then you're just wrong. This is a popularity contest. But even I can't comprehend how Ninja Kamui won this one. Let's think about it for a second. It got shit on so hard. It's so popular though? I don't know. It might be the most normie attracting show of the list of anime. Because the other animes, right? Girl Band Cry, for example, Train to the End of the World, Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. The more I think about it, the more I realize these animes are more of the slice of life animes that I don't think the casual audience would ever give a fuck about. You know what I mean? So if we really think about it, the nature of Ninja Kamui being an action-based hype formula, no matter how garbage you may think it is, appeals to the people who voted for this. And the girly stuff, exactly. They're like, oh, we don't want no girlies. We don't want no fucking girly stuff. We don't want no, you know, cute girls, you know, doing cute things. We don't care about, you know, these girls having, you know, trauma and issues and talking it out and, you know, aiming for a goal together. They don't care about that. They just want Ninja Kamui. Okay? Maybe that makes sense?
This is important.
Anime of
Anime of the year, guys. Guys.
Anime of the year.
Guys, this is
Dan da
important.
Dan.
Oh, we already know this one though, right?
Dan da Dan.
Dan Dan.
Free Rin. Come on, guys. Ninja
Nah, lame. Solo leveling. Yo, where my Sung Jin Woo Glazers at?
Kamui ain't here, unfortunately. It got
Lame,
robbed.
lame.
Dungeon Meshi.
Nope.
Delicious in dungeon.
Nope.
Delicious in my asshole. Fuck this show too, man. Garbage, lame. Yo. Easy sweep. Easy sweep. Come on, man. What the fuck is gonna top solo leveling? Get the hell out of here.
Nope.
サソリ鍋か。しかしそのやり方に
Hell
は
no.
感心する。
Lame. Cooking in my anime? Garbage. Lame. I can't wait to react to Dungeon Meshi, by the way. When Season 2 release date comes out, I will brute force that shit in my channel because I missed out on the hype. And my god, the level of world building and the hype that people talk about this show, I'm excited for it. One day, though, it's coming. It's coming.
放送のフリーレン。
Furiren!
Free Rin.
Nah, Himel's a cuck. Himel's a cuck, bro. That ain't my goat, bro. Bro got friend zoned for an eternity and got no pussy and just died bald and short. What a lame ass show, bro. All Freerin is just walking around with blue skies and you call that peak atmosphere. You guys are brainwashed. Garbage, lame. Easy. Chin, Woo, easy sweep.
Free Rin. Hell yeah, I didn't even finish it yet, bro. I have 2 episodes left.
Boring.
Kaiju 8号。
Why would they even put that
Kaiju
there?
number
Why not? Kaiju it's hype. It's also, you know, a very action-based show that appeals to the monkeys that love Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, chin leveling, baby. We taking over.
8.
The sympathy vote. And I loved Kaiju number 8. An anime of the year. When Uzumaki came out.
Ah, Uzumaki, bro. Come on, man. You just fucking memeing. I straight up think that Kaiju 8 being on the podium for best anime of the year makes sense. I objectively do think that the anime was really hype and fun. It was amazingly paced. It was amazing action. The themes of a 30-year-old man who's washed and give up on his dreams, trying again and getting back on it, I think is great. Straight up. If you really objectively think about Kaiju 8, I think that it deserves a spot on there. Because again, the average person, like, what do you think they want? Hype shit, right? I think Kaiju 8, it kind of lines up with that interest, and there are themes that I actually fuck with, so I'm down.
Out.
俺だけレベルアップ
I swear to fucking God, if Solo Leveling wins, I will never watch it again.
All right, bro gotta fucking cut off his arm and give up on season 3 of Solo Leveling then. Nicholas Light, he's made 2 promises. I'ma cut my arm off if Ninja Kamui wins. And if Solo Leveling wins anime of the year, I'm never watching it again. You better hold this shit up, bro.
Out of spite, I will never watch it again. I'll never use Crunchyroll again.
Lame, boring. Bro, what the hell is this Chinese ass anime doing here talking about fucking drugs and shit?
I'm gonna get sponsored by High Anime. Bro, I
Sponsored by High Anime is crazy.
swear to God, if Solo Leveling wins, bro, I swear.
Mamao!
I swear to God.
I bet of all the different titles mentioned, Apothecary Diaries got like the least amount of votes. I'm actually surprised that it even got onto the podium. I genuinely think that the average person could never appreciate an anime like Apothecary Diaries. It's actually shocking that it even made it onto the list, which makes me honestly kind of appreciative that, like, damn, you guys actually recognize this instead of just fucking garbage ass Unga Bunga shows.
Come on. Frieren or Don Da Don?
Award goes to
Open the fucking thing.
Solo Leveling.
That's right. That's right. Let's see Nick's live action right here. Let's see live reaction for Nick. Mogged, bro. Mogged.
Open the fucking thing.
Solo Leveling.
Yeah. Also, is this a Sailor Moon cosplay? I think it is, right? The color, it's goth Sailor Moon, right? The moon, the crescent upside down moon on her face and the hairstyle. It is, right?
Solo Leveling.
You gotta quit now, Nick. Sister leveling better in the comment section is crazy, bro. Where was that? Single leveling, hold up. L generation, of course is solo, right? Hold up. There was, God, I missed it. God damn it. Sister leveling better. Where was it? I saw the comment, I lost it, I'm sorry.
Solo Leveling.
This is season 1, by the way. Solo Leveling season 2 is gonna win next year too, by the way. Nick, you better live up to your word, man. You gotta cut your hand off and not watch season 3.
Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy.
For voting
Mogged.
us for this award.
Mogged.
Season 1
Mogged.
of Solo Leveling.
Stay mad.
One anime of the year.
Stay mad, haters.
This ain't even season 2. If
Yeah,
it was season
exactly. This ain't even season 2. You got no clue what's gonna happen next year. It's gonna be a fucking back-to-back sweep. Stay mad. Stay fucking mad.
Season 2, I'd understand. Not even. I'd understand at least a little. But it beat Frieren.
Yeah.
Frieren. I
Yeah.
have to be in an alternate universe.
No, of course it's gonna win. Why wouldn't it win? The average retard can't appreciate Frieren the way that they can appreciate Shin leveling. Who cares about an intricate story discovering self-reflection of passages of time that's different for an elf and she begins to, you know, reflect on her actions and hangs out with new people and reflects back on old memories and appreciates the memories of Himmel and the crew. Fuck that pussy ass garbage. I want my man to fucking aura farm, baby. I want him to be like, oh, erect. And then everyone goes crazy. And we see Chahae's Gyat. We get to see Sakuga fight scenes. Of course it's gonna win. Why are you surprised?
Maybe that was the fake awards. Now they're gonna show the real ones. That was the clown show, right?
No, that's it, bro.
No, that was no.
That's it, bro.
That was the reverse clown show awards. Now the real show is gonna start, right? I want
You better fucking keep your promise, bro. Cut your hand off and no season 3.
you to understand this, all right? If you're gonna walk away from this stream with one thing,
Yeah.
I want you to understand this.
That you're a fraud? You better live up to your promise.
Tonight,
Yeah.
Ninja Kamui
Yeah.
got more awards than One Piece and Bleach combined. Because One Piece and Bleach combined got 0.
Is that true? If that is true, that's actually kind of crazy.
Donut.
Also, no. Wait. This is original, Nick. This is original. One Piece and Bleach have source material. Ninja Kamui got on this podium because it is an original anime. I don't think comparing One Piece and Bleach. Are we talking about the same thing right now, or are we talking about a different, you know, award right now?
Understand this, all right? If you're gonna walk away from this stream
He's talking about continuing series. It's a different type. It's a different category. Okay.
with one thing, I want you to understand
It's more like One Piece and Bleach didn't even get recognized or like an award. Got it.
this. Tonight, Ninja Kamui got more awards than One Piece and Bleach combined.
Got it.
Because One Piece and Bleach combined got 0.
That's actually kind of shocking. What the hell? One Piece and Bleach lost continuing series to Demon Slayer? That makes more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Demon Slayer beating One Piece and Bleach because how popular it is? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Donuts.
One Piece and Bleach are also kind of old, man. They're pretty old shows. No matter how popular One Piece and Bleach actually are, this is a new era of, you know, anime, new generation. The Zoomers, right, care more about Demon Slayer than the millennials that's been aging out, that's been watching One Piece and Bleach growing up. I know that One Piece is still popular as fuck. I know that Bleach is making moves with TYVM, but it doesn't surprise me that the people that's most likely voting on this, which most likely is going to be a demographic that heavily fucks with Demon Slayer more than the OG Big 3, yeah, makes sense to me.
Think about that.
Best original score, Bleach beaten by Solo Leveling is fucking garbage though. I think Solo Leveling soundtrack is okay. But I think that Solo Leveling, for whatever reason, did not have Hiroyuki Sano really popping off. I talked about this a lot. Senshi also mentioned it in one of the reviews. There's a very interesting case for Solo Leveling soundtrack. Hiroyuki Sano is not like... The audio mixing is really muffled. It's really like not playing a highlight role like it does in Attack on Titan or even an anime happening right now, To Be Hero X. There's a distinction in Solo Leveling and Hiroyuki Sano of how much the audio is, you know, being played out during the anime. Now, let's maybe not think about the anime and kind of talk about just the songs as well by itself. I don't think Solo Leveling has that many great songs. It does, but like Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, like Shiro Sagisu is absolutely fucking killing it, man. But at the end of the day, it's, again, kind of like a popularity contest, right? And maybe more people recognize here. I straight up think that Shiro Sagisu's Bleach soundtracks, at least from the ones that I've heard from 1,000 Year Blood War, kind of clears Solo Leveling. But, all right, go ahead.
That's all I want you to think about.
All right, and I want you to think about this. Bro said I'm going to cut my arm off. I'm going to cut my hand off. And I'm going to stop watching season 3 out of spite. You better fucking live up to that. Let's see. I used to think this award show was a tragedy. Now I realize it's a comedy. It's the Joker moment, man. Straight up a fucking Joker moment, bro. Yeah, Dark Aria is a great song. I'm not saying that Solo Leveling songs aren't bad. I'm just saying that Bleach songs, I think, are even better. Are you trash because you're a Crunchyroll Awards, or are you Crunchyroll Awards because you're trash? Both can be true. The entire award show was rage bait and it worked. It's not rage bait. It's a popularity contest, but it can be seen as a rage bait if you think so. Remember, Ninja Kamui does have an award, but Vinland Saga doesn't. Yeah, because at the end of the day, people can't appreciate Vinland Saga in the way that they can appreciate Ninja. That's crazy, though. That's actually crazy. Such a deep, compelling story of one man's, you know, vengeance story turned into I have no enemies, and no one cares about that. You know why? Because the average person doesn't have the brain capacity to appreciate that, man. No one's taking Crunchyroll seriously after this calamity. No one should ever take Crunchyroll awards seriously. Why do you fucking do this shit every year? Year after year, people get triggered by Crunchyroll. Like every time, people are like, yo, are you gonna watch Crunchyroll awards ceremony? And I'm like, fuck no. Why would I watch that garbage? Who cares about this popularity contest dictated by the average, you know, glue-eating fucking crayon-sniffing ass? It's a popularity contest. This is the only outcome that could have happened. The award already won biggest joke of the year. I'm never taking Crunchyroll subscription again. Okay, this isn't... The service itself should have dissuaded you. The award is maybe should be cherry on the top. In what universe Solo Leveling Season 1 beats free run? Like how? In this universe, where the average person wants to watch Unga Bunga Aura farming than a show about self-reflection and the passages of time. It just makes sense to me. The only anime that matter in the anime is TAF awards, right? Yeah, I heard that free run got recognized over there. Japanese. I totally agree with what Nicholas said. This year was many original emotional works such as Dungeon Meshi down on free run, but the award was won by Solo Leveling, which is a common setting. I think that both original story and illustration are essential to winning the grand prize. It's not something that can be won with illustration or the battle scenes. It's about just hype. It's about hype and popularity. A single episode of free run deserved more than Solo Leveling Season 1. Solo Leveling is peak action, but action is all it is. And guess what? That's what people care about. You really think you give the average person the first couple episodes of free run versus Solo Leveling, I guarantee you most people would just turn free run off. They would be like, nothing is happening. Why do I care about this emotional story of this fucking elf girl crying? I don't care. Nothing is happening because they can't appreciate it. They watch fucking Solo Leveling, they're like, oh my god, this weakest hunter got done dirty and he got powers, bro. He got system. He's leveling, bro. Oh, peak leveling, and that's why. Stay mogged. Stay upset. Because the more you don't understand the perspective of the average person, the more you're going to be confused. It is the most obvious outcome that could have happened. And when season 2 gets rated next year, this shit is going to sweep. Other animes that you deem to be art will get stolen. Because chin leveling, the aura farming, Song Jin-woo will come back and say arise. That's it from me. Please check out Nicholas Light's channel. Here's a link to the video. Go give him a like. Check out his channel for other content, and I'll see you next time.